Hello, hello, hello.
What's good, my thanes and thralls? Thank you. That does not work. It sounded better in my head than it did on when I actually said it. Thanes and housecarls. But doy, that's what it should have been. Well, anyway, can we just restart this? No, we cannot. uh, well, anyway. Welcome back to... Oh, it's me, Dovahking, back at it again with another video. And welcome to Dovahking's Top Tens. Oh, and if you're wondering, yes, my room has changed. That was not there before. It was not there. Now it is. Deal with it. Well, anyway, Dovahking's Top Tens. Should probably tell you what this video is all about. This video, you should probably guess by the title. I am going to tell you my top 10 heroes from all over the world. Well, not world, but you know what I mean. My top 10 heroes of all time. To make it more variety, I'm actually limiting it to one hero per universe. Like the Marvel universe, the DC universe, and continue on to that. But yeah. We are doing... Okay, well, let's get this started. Who was I going to start with? All right. Number 10, Indiana Jones. Now, the reason I like Indiana Jones is he is one of the very few characters that you need to prove you don't need powers to do incredible things. I mean, look at what Indiana Jones has done. He's found the lost Ark, and all he has is a bullwhip, a pistol, and a fedora. The fedora doesn't count, but isn't that fair? You know what I mean. Looks badass, though. Yeah. Indiana Jones is... he's the kind of dude that proves the impossible is possible. And that's what I like about him. He doesn't need crazy powers to do what's right. He does what's necessary when the time is right. Number 10 is Indiana Jones. Number 9. Number 9, Ben 10. Now I know... not... well, if you hadn't heard of Ben 10, I don't know where you've been. You must be living under a rock. But Ben's the kind of hero that tells you that even a kid, even a 10-year-old boy, can be a hero sometimes. You don't need and there have been a couple episodes that proves that you don't need powers. You just need you. Although with Ben's case, it's usually going hero, but you know. What else would you do if you find a random alien artifact that could turn you into 10 random aliens? Use it wisely. But yeah, like that's never gonna happen. Like, actually, I'm one of the people who actually believes in aliens. Yeah, I do believe in aliens. Just so you know, I'm sure there's something out there, but like I was saying, number 9 is Ben 10. Number 8. Who did I put a number? I I need to write these down. I've forgotten who I put at number 8. Uh, Hang on, give me a second. It was. That's right. Percy Jackson. Number 8 is Percy Jackson. Now, I don't actually remember how old Percy was, but I think he was 11 when he first found out he was the son of Poseidon. Not certain in that, but I'm pretty sure that's it. His backstory is a lot like Harry Potter's. Unfortunately, Harry Potter is not going to show up on this list. He's definitely number 11. Every time I was planning to do like a secret number 11, like, well, not secret. Like at the very end of the episode, I would have told you that my number 11th was Harry Potter. Ah, I've already ruined that surprise, but next time I'll be better at this. Number 8 is Percy Jackson. It proves that extraordinary things can happen to the most ordinary of people. I mean, look at me. Yes, before I started this, I was just an average 18-year-old boy, and now I'm 19, and I'm now a YouTuber. Extraordinary things can happen to the most ordinary people. That's why Percy is in number 8 for me. Number 7. Sportacus. Now, like I mentioned in the Sportacus versus Captain America Battle Rumble, the Sportacus versus Captain America Royal Rumble, the first episode I ever did of the Superhero Royal Rumble, I stated that Sportacus was the Lazy Town superhero. I mean, when I was younger, I never personally liked Lazy Town. But nowadays, I watch it as a pastime. Like, I don't know why. Don't ask. But yeah, heroes come in all different shapes and sizes. He even states himself in the first ever episode of Lazy Town that he's the main one of the other main characters, Stephanie. She asks him, if are you a superhero? And he says, let's just say I'm a slightly above average hero. And that's what decide that's what taught me that anyone can be a hero. Anyone. Be you big, be you small, be you a little bit crazy, like myself. Anyone can be a hero if you do what's right. You don't have to have, like I said in a previous one, you don't need powers to be a superhero. I mean, Sportacus is like strong enough to destroy a city with one punch. That doesn't matter right now. You don't need powers to be a superhero. I'm number 6, right? 10, Indiana Jones. 9 with Ben 10. 8 with Percy Jackson. 7 with Sporticus. 6. Yeah, I'm on number 6. Number 6 is technically a 4, but technically a complete 4, but they all kind of count as one. It's the Ninja Turtles. Do your video. The Ninja Turtles, well, one that really sticks out for me is Michelangelo, because he's a lot like me. He's the one who is like always cool in the face of danger. Well, no, that'd be Raphael. He's the funny one. He's the comic relief in the team, but he does have his own strengths. It's actually number 7 is Michelangelo. Number 6, I mean, is Michelangelo. Michelangelo himself, not the whole 4 Ninja Turtles. It's actually just Michelangelo. He is the weakest of the group, but that just proves that if you're surrounded by right people, but by the right people, you will be a good guy. If you're surrounded by bad people, it can make you a bad guy. I mean, in personal experience, always stick around the good guys. The ones who lift you up and make you better than you already are. That's what I love about Michelangelo. He's a hero. He's not as smart as Donatello, not as strong as Raphael, not as brave as Leonardo, but he does have his own set of impressive skills. Number 6 is Michelangelo. Number 5. Okay, now we're getting to the good ones. Now we're getting to the real good ones. Number 5 is Frodo Baggins. Frodo Baggins. It proves that no matter how tall you are, you can accomplish big things. My personal, I mean, he wasn't the one who really got it done in the end. I mean, when you think about it, the one who actually destroyed the ring was Gollum. I mean, he destroyed himself in the process. But still, the one who really destroyed the ring was Gollum. But yeah, Frodo Baggins, he withstood the rings, like, he withstood the ring trying to control his mind. He suppressed that all the way to Mount Doom from the Shire. And those are on different ends of the entire Middle Earth. And if you look at the actual length of Middle Earth, crikey. That place is big. Bigger than Russia, I think. Fun fact about Middle Earth, it was actually filmed in New Zealand. Yeah. But now, number 4. Number 4 is number 4. Number 4, number 4, number 4, number 4, number 4. Who did I put in number 4? I've forgotten 6 and 4. Wait, no, I forgot 7. I did forget 6. I forgot 6 and 4. Don't mind that. Was it Hiccup? I think it might have been Hiccup. Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. I know I'm not counting Toothless in this. It's actually just Hiccup. But Hiccup is pretty... No matter what kind of deformities you have. I'm not being disgracious. Like, maybe you have impaired sight, or maybe you have an entire missing limb, like Hiccup did. Like, you may be dysfunctional in some areas. Like me, I've actually got autism. Up here, I don't actually know what autism is. It just sort of makes me younger than I feel. Makes me feel younger than I actually am. Because I'm 19, but I feel like I'm 15. But yeah. Number 5, 3, 4 is Hiccup. Because he proves that no matter what kind of losses you suffered, you can still be a hero. Like, any injuries you suffered, any malfunctions in your body when you were born that didn't come out right, you know what I mean. Just anything that your body has done to you, anything that life has done to you, that shouldn't stop you from being who you are. That's where I was going with this. No matter what life has done to you, it shouldn't stop you from being who you are. And that's why I like it. Number 3. Number 3 is The Flash. The fastest man alive. I said DC was coming up in here. Yeah, but the reason I like The Flash above the rest of the heroes, I mean, Batman's pretty cool, but I like The Flash above all the others. The reason for this is he comes up against uncountable odds. I mean, he fought a telepathic gorilla, and he still won. It proves that even if you do have great power, I should say, even if you do have great power, so far, he's not the only one who's been gifted powers and used them for good. I mean, not in the TV show, at least. And definitely not in the entire DC universe, because that thing's expanding. Not as big as the Marvel universe, but it is pretty big. Surprisingly. But the Flash, in the TV show, when he was gifted his powers, he was the only one so far to use them for good. All the other many humans that he fought used their powers for bad. In the first season, at least. There were 2 who didn't want to use their powers for bad. which was Plastique and Firestorm. Plastique died. Firestorm's, well, he was around for the rest of it. Not really. He wasn't actually there, but he was like in quite a few episodes. But he did in season 2. He did find a new Firestorm guy because the original one died on the end of the first season. Well, actually, in the start of the second season, we find out that he died. Ah, you know what I mean. The Flash proves that if you are gifted great power, don't use it for bad or for your own personal gain. Use it for what? Yeah. Don't use your abilities for bad purpose. Use them for a good one. If you ever get amazing abilities. Number 2, the Hulk. You see, the Hulk, he is. Yes, the fact is, the madder he gets, the stronger he gets. But, and as most people see him as a monster, that is true. Most of the people see him as a monster. But when the true fact is, he's a hero, whether people like him to be or not. He's an Avenger, for crying out loud. Whether he's fighting aliens or robots or whatever, people still see him as a monster for all the good he's done. But he's never let that stop him from doing what's right. Even when he didn't have control. Cat. But yeah. Never let what other people call you deprive you. Never let what other people think of you deprive you from what good you could do by helping the world in whatever way you can. That's why I like the Hulk. He doesn't let what people think of him stop him from doing what is needed. Number 1, Dovahking, Dragonborn, the hero of Skyrim. Now, yeah, I know what you're thinking. You saw this one coming. I mean, don't lie to me. You saw this coming. You had to have seen this coming. I mean, seriously. I'm a freaking. My name is freaking Dovahking. After Dovahking. Dragonborn. I mean, you could not have seen this. If this one hadn't been in this, you would have been very disappointed in me. I mean, seriously. But the reason I like the Dragonborn, well, the truth is, if a path is laid in front of you, you follow it. No matter what the cost. I mean, you can choose to be a villain, but in the end, what you have to do is defeat Alduin. And if you have the DLCs, defeat Mirak and Harkon. Cat. Wait. 1 second, guys. Not there. Overgrown mousetrap. Say hi to the people. Oh, mouth to you. I'm just gonna hold them for the rest of this. But yeah, when a path is laid in front of you, you're going to have to follow it. You might not know what that path is yet, but one day you will find out, and you will follow it. I mean, you can choose to be a villain all you like in Skyrim, but no matter no matter that, the end goal is always going to be the same. The end goal is always going to be the same. You have to defeat Alduin. You have to save the world from being devoured. Or worse, destroy. I can't really think of anything worse than the earth being devoured. Or the sun being blocked out by Harkon, or... Is that actually a choice you can give? I don't actually know. Yeah. Or Mirak enslaving the entire world. Wait a minute. I just realized something. What if the Dragonborn hadn't been around? And Mirak wanted to enslave the world, but Alduin wanted to destroy it. Would they have fought? That would be a battle I would see. That would be a battle I would pay money to see. Mirak versus Alduin. That would be a battle I would pay to see. Honestly. I don't know where Harkon fits into that. He'd just be like off to the side, just like, well, by the winner. Honestly, I had to give it to anyone. Probably be Mirak. But still, I would pay to see that fight. But yeah. No matter what the choice, no matter your choices, one day there is a path you can follow. And if you choose to follow that path, if it's a good path, I suggest you take it. I suggest you follow it. If it's a bad path, I say steer away. But that's just me. Don't let your choices determine who you are. That's where I was going with this. Don't let your choices determine who you are. That's why I like Dovahking. No matter your choices in the game, the end goal is still the same. Defeating Alduin. Don't let your choices determine your fate. And there you go. Those are my top 10 heroes. Number 10, Indiana Jones. Number 9, Ben 10. Number 8, Percy Jackson. Number 7, Michelangelo. Number 6, Sporticus. Number 5. Number 5. Oh, frick. Number 5. Come on. Who was number 5? Who was number 5? Who was number 5? Who did I say was number 5? Come on. Help me out here. Frodo Baggins. That's it. Oh. Yeah. Number 5 was Frodo Baggins. Number 4, Hiccup. Number 3, The Flash. Number 2, The Hulk. Number 1, Dovahking. Dragonborn. Those are my top 10 heroes. And like I said, my secret number 11 is Harry Potter. He overcame death. He became the master of death. For crying out loud. He proves that no matter what your power scale, you can still accomplish great things. I mean, he wasn't the best wizard in his... that goes to Hermione, I think. I'm pretty sure Hermione is one of the smartest. Which is surprising why she isn't in which surprises me is me and my sister are wondering, why is Hermione in Gryffindor and not in Ravenclaw? I mean, she's one of the brightest wizards of her time, and she's not in Ravenclaw, where the older brainiacs are. I mean, seriously. That doesn't make sense to me or my sister. Let me down. Well, I should probably end this here. But what I want to know is what are your guys' top 10 heroes? And why? Let me know down in the comments who your top 10 heroes are. You don't have to say why. But just let me know. Just give me a list down in the comments. Come back next time where we're doing episode. We're either doing episode 3 or the second episode of Storytime. Don't know which one yet, but it's most likely going to be the third episode of the Superhero Royal Rumble. Make sure you... Oh yeah. Make sure you... If you liked the video, make sure you shove a battle axe in that like button's face. And if you haven't already, unrelenting force the heck out of that subscribe button. And, give that bell a ring-a-ding-ding so you'll be notified on whenever my new videos come out. Because you never know. But anyway, until we meet again, my Thanes and Housecarls, my companions, my Dovas. There we go. That's what I'm going to call you guys from now on. My Dovas. I'm going to call you Dovas. Because I'm your king. You don't have to bow down to me or anything. I'm just, yeah. But anyway, until we meet again, Dovahking out with a force roll down.